So welcome to the start of round 17 here. Beautiful Larrakia Park here in Darwin. We've got Port Darwin, as you can see on screen, taking on the NT Yapas. And Mina, who are you going to tip in this game?
Silly question, Tash.
Your Yapas girls, okay. Well, I've got to ask it. I can't just assume. I'm going with the Yapas as well. I just think they've got the skill, the experience, and it's good to see both. Probably their most two experienced players in Anderson and Henderson, the captain, Rachel up there. Looks like they're playing forward, which is good to see. And I think it was last week, both those girls scored the goals for them last week in their win. Their first win in 5 games, which they started the season on fire and then they sort of dropped off due to injuries, of course.
Yeah, so hopefully they keep on that high and bring that to this game as well. I mean, and talk about the experience. You know, you've got Miss in the back lines. She is the eyes of the team right now.
And, of course, I reckon they've locked in 4th position. Mina, they're 7 points ahead of Port sitting in 5th. So, you know, come finals time, anything can happen. It doesn't matter where you're situated as long as you make the finals and you're showing some red-hot form. So if they can come into form in these last 4 weeks before finals, it's only going to advantage them. So that's going to go out. Throw in going the way of the upper. Just going to leave it to lethal left foot Lelko. That is there. Georgia. So we've got one of our favourites in goals as always. Talia Taylor Kickett for the Uppers, and probably the inform goalkeeper of the comp, probably the rising one, I would say, this season.
I would agree.
Is Chloe Gage Pearson. She's really taken it on herself and
yeah, definitely. She's definitely found her position there, and she has developed throughout this whole season, which we have seen her, you know, every game that we have commentated, and she has stepped up. She's made, you know, the decisions and the right decisions. So she's really, really found her position.
And of course, she was a defender, and she had to step up because the goalkeeper actually got hurt in one of the games. So she put her hand up, and ever since then, she's really made it her position, really cemented it, and it's a specialised position as well. So good on Chloe Gage Pearson.
I think she's loving it.
Yeah, I think she's thriving as well. We've seen her warming up with the coach earlier. She just gets into that zone. And Ashley Yana Smartin has been chopping out with Talia Taylor Kickett in the goalkeeper role as well. I reckon when she goes in there as well, she's probably another one. We see her on the pitch tonight, number 16. Because of course Taylor Kickett's there. So Port with all the attacking so far the first couple of minutes. Now, just a misread there. Has a shot on goal and it's in already. The Port have their first goal on the board. So Kathleen Raymond, you don't want to leave it there for her to have the shot. She's probably their number 1 goal kicker this season. So in the end, as easy as you like. And that's gone in after 3 minutes.
You know, and little mistakes there in the back. Just having a look at the replay, you know, it went straight through Lauko's leg, and those little mistakes actually cost a goal. And well done to Raymond. You know, she was in that position. She cleaned up the scraps, and she looked at the goal. She positioned it well, and Port their first goal on the board tonight.
Yeah, they've started really, really well, and they're missing probably one of their most consistent players up front with Raymond is Fraser. So Fraser's not there tonight. She's not on the team sheet, so she's a big out for them. But to get that goal on the board so early definitely advantages Port. But be interesting to see how the Uppers hit back, and I guess you couldn't really blame Taylor Kickett for that because it was just unexpected. She wasn't in the right position, and the ball
very unexpected.
Come screaming back towards goal at her. So let's see what they can do. Kalakis. uses her body well
I
there.
think, the Yapas started off a little bit flat in this first half. First couple, the first 4 minutes of the game, they are pretty flat. Hopefully they start developing and coming together and gelling as a team. They can't allow any more mistakes or mishaps.
Well, we've seen their warm-up. The full team was here. They got stuck into their warm-up, had a really good warm-up by the looks of things. Port were waiting for a few players to come. They come along late and did what they had to do to get warm. So I would have thought that the Yapas would have been in a better position, prepared to start the game. But as I said, it hasn't gone forward yet for the Yapas. So Yapas Martin to Lelko. She'll want to make up for the costly error in the first couple of minutes. And we know that she can, because she's got a really good attacking left foot. And it probably, as much as they haven't won many games in the last 5 weeks, only that one last week, she's come into form as well. She started the season on fire, and then she went a little bit quiet, Lelko, but
yeah, she has. She definitely was on fire in the first couple of games that we've, commentated for the Yapas. So hopefully she finds that fire back. So she has been a bit, quiet.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't make her drop her head at all. Here she is. And she's still going hard. Good work. Unfortunately, that comes off the back foot there, so it's Port's ball. Larkus thought it was the Yapas, but good work by the linesman there. Oh.
A little bit of a stumble.
Did well to hold that one there, Corey. Who's Tani Henderson, and she absolutely pegs it at her teammate. She didn't get the height on that. So they have started really scrappy here. Let's look for the experience. There's the experienced girls now, and Anderson and Henderson. They really need to get in there and just get the girls moving forward. Oh, good touch as well there. Geekus. Oh, well done. Good control. Is that Moschini out there? Marina, number 10? Yep.
Yes.
Of course, her dad is Adrian, isn't it? Yep.
Yes.
Yep, the St. Mary's legend. President towards the end of last season in the AFLNT up here. Is he president again going again this year?
I'm not quite too sure what's happening with that club.
He loves that club. Very, very good football player. I remember watching him.
Oh, beautiful throw.
Yapas Martin as well. So Port just kicked that one out. Geekus, quick throw. I think that's what they need to do, the Yapas, just to get some momentum happening. We go to Anderson. Oh, good tap by Anderson. Here she is. She's got so much pace. She gets there. Ricochets. Lelko's there. Lelko, Anderson. They just couldn't get the right bounce. So Lelko again against Corey. Lelko keeps her. She did well to keep her foot down, but still control that. That hit. Oh, again, she's got a good left. Can she get it in now? She does. Crosses it. Didn't go out. Just couldn't get the purchase on it that she wanted. But here's young Tani Henderson. Squares it up. They need to talk there. Yapas Martin wasn't quite sure what she was doing. I think she thought it was going to Moschini then, but it didn't. Here's Mizub. Bit of a miss kick. Yapas Martin. Pretty much boots it away at every opportunity. Good defender, of course. Now, last Friday, if you did join us, it was snowing ash here. We had a massive bushfire at the back of us, and we don't have one close by, but there's been a few around today, so that it is a bit smoky here again.
And it is burning off. Darwin is it's having a few burn-offs at the moment.
We've had fire warnings today. It's very windy. You'll hear the wind coming through the microphone, so it's coming in towards our face here, commentary. Taylor Kickett clears that one. So the girls have to contend with, oh, that's a good kick. She's seen that Taylor Kickett was out away from her line, but she read that one well. So, yeah, the players have to contend with some smoke. So if you suffer any asthma, it becomes a bit of a problem. The smoke was that bad last week that after the game finished, I popped into rugby and they delayed the game. We're actually going to call it off.
When I drove past there, Tash, the whole field, I couldn't even see anyone on the field. It was just covered with smokes.
Gage Pearson, well done. So there's the experience again, Henderson. Attacking, the good kick. So the uppers seem to be getting a little bit of momentum now.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Kanai keeps her feet to Anderson. Well read by Anderson. She knew that was going to be a turnover and she started running the angle to chop it off. You just can't buy experience. She's an absolute key to this team. Henderson. It's back to her younger sister. Oh, beautiful ball. Lelko, she didn't keep running to put the pressure on there. Oh, well done, Lelko. Don't listen to me. She's the expert out there. Oh, good work. And through again.
And through again.
She goes with the right foot.
Oh, should have left that.
She did well, but crucial turnover. But the Yapas have the numbers. Look at the numbers forward here. Raymond is there. Taylor Kickett is out. Boy, she wants to get involved.
Just that smile on her face says it all.
Oh, she wants to get involved. She's probably a bit frustrated, I'd say, knowing Taylor Kickett personally, that first goal went in so quickly. Hungry to get one back for her team. Mizib. Oh, well done, Mizib.
Well done.
You can hear that wind.
That's a bit of an off. Oh.
So Anderson just clears that one away, but straight to a Port player. Larkus. Now they've got the numbers back here, Port, but that ricochets off a Port player and it's going to go the way of the Uppers. So a lot of passing last week, top of the table clash. Brilliant game, ripper of a game that we saw last week, and they didn't pass the ball around as much. They just went long to space, didn't they? And that's
they did, and they do find, you know, their key players, that's what they look for. If they can beat the ball up and guarantee that their key players are going to get there, get to the ball and finish it off, they're going to be hitting that every time, you know, every game pretty
just
much.
A bit of structure, and I guess so far they're going down this left-hand side looking for Lelko. So
yes,
that's a game plan for sure. They haven't really gone down the far side. Here they go again. Henderson.
I think Anderson was looking for the 1-2.
Yeah.
And tiny Henderson didn't quite read that well.
Skeeny gets it out to Kalaka. She's usually a good kick. Mizib's there against Gould. Oh, here's Raymond. She can have a crack. She puts it to the hot spot. It's over the top and it just misses. Oh, fortunately there for the Yuppers. That was a good kick. I'm not quite sure if she was aiming for that corner or she was actually crossing it.
From here, it looked pretty good.
You can see her nodding. Their coach was barking instructions as she was controlling that ball. There we go there. A little bit of a purple colour in that replay. I don't know what happened to the colour of that one.
Just,
the guys are laughing at us here.
Just in that play there, you know, it was a quick turnover. Tani Henderson was a little bit slow to come back into a position to pick up Raymond. You know, the girls, you know, if it's going to be a quick turnover, Yappers really need to get back into their positions.
Good pick up, Mina. And we know Raymond's got some speed as well, so
she's got the speed and she's definitely got the leg.
Pretty sure there's some motorbikes racing behind us at the moment. You can probably hear through the mics. We're pretty close to a main street here in Darwin.
Jesus.
You can hear them.
I can hear that.
So apologies about that. Now they're gone.
It's not like we're in a small box, aren't we, Tash? And you can't hear anything.
We're in the open. We're actually set up in the grandstand itself, so we're in amongst it, which is pretty good atmosphere. So a bit of push and shove. Geekus. Port come away down the line. Oh, good run there. Going to get it back. Was looking for Gould. I think that was Kendall out there. Jonas Martin with that kick that we're so used to. So the uppers.
I'm not quite too sure. Missile looks a little bit off her game tonight, doesn't she, in the back? Normally she has the best control and nothing gets past her. You know, she's always cool, calm and collected. Today, I think she's just still trying to find her feet at the moment, and I just can't wait till she starts bearing up.
Yeah, no, I picked that up too, Mina, so well said, because just unlike her, usually one touch, some freaky skills, but just a few little slight errors that we not used to seeing from. Well, that's hit the hand straight away and gave herself up. There, that's Chinchillo.
Not obvious at all.
Yeah, Chinchillo. So the captain as well.
Surely he's got a negative 8 index.
So Kanai's going to take this kick. I wonder if she's going to look for a teammate or she's going to pop it over and go for the goal, go for it herself.
Now she's going to have to aim for the closest.
Oh, no! She's got the legs for it. She's got the strength behind her kicks, and she made that decision. What a fantastic decision she just made. Look at this kick. This kick just bulleted through. Oh, just hit the top of the net.
Well read by Gage Pearson as well. I was just about to say, with the wind coming across the ground, like it's coming into the grandstand here, that you needed to aim for the far post to let it swing around in the breeze, because it is quite strong. So again, they try and go to Lelko, trying to use her speed against Corey. Here's Henderson.
Here's what?
So through. Oh, Anderson's through here. She's got a left foot. No, she's going to go back in. Oh, did well not to give away the penalty there. And that's going the way of the uppers. So Anderson, this is what I like to see. A quick throw in. Oh, and just a missed kick in the end, unfortunately, there for the uppers. But good attacking play. There's Kanai. Kalakis.
That's a good matchup, Kanai and Kalakis.
I like those boots.
They're very bright from here, isn't it?
I think better than the boots to identify the players. I like it when girls wear bright ones and you can pick them up straight away. They're pretty flashy out there. I might have to hit her up later and ask her where she got them from.
Will you wear pink boots?
Yeah, I've worn pink boots before. Oh, geez, geez, gosh. I think Taylor wasn't expecting her to kick it like that back to her.
But she had her body behind the ball, which is good.
Oh, she makes me laugh. Seriously, this girl. Cool, calm and collective, but even I wasn't expecting that kick to go to her like that. So back to Corey. So good control there by Doherty, but Lelko steals it, comes back in, then goes with her right, goes across the field. So Segakor was there, but she couldn't control it. Skinny's got a lot of speed. They're not going to get past her too easily. That's a good pass as well back into Segakor. Well done by Grattan. So just a few little touches here. They need to make sure they don't turn it over. Henderson. She wins it back.
Yeah, well done, Henderson.
Here's Kanai. And Corey in between three yuppers. Wins it, but that goes out. So Raymond.
It's pretty much the yuppers is getting that ball up there, but they're just not structuring it enough to be able to finish it off. You know, you got these girls are got to be setting their positions. You know, there wasn't any right midfield into that cross before when it went to
lacking. I feel it's probably lacking a little bit of confidence. The players are sort of, instead of having a crack if it's there, they're sort of in two minds, and sort of that extra touch or looking for a player that probably isn't in a better position than what they are.
Yes.
So that comes down to form and confidence. So even though they got the win last week, they really need that goal, I think, in 3-minute mark of this game to put Port ahead by that goal, I think is just zap the bit of confidence that they had from their win last week.
Yeah, and they do have the ability to do that. I just they're looking a little bit flat. Yeah.
So good call. And again, that comes over. So they need to be. They just can't seem to clear this bit, Mina. They're just finding it difficult. And then when they do get it down in their half, they she needs to get back in. Oh, lucky. Grattan didn't have the leg for it, I don't think. But Taylor Kickett was a long way off her line. Oh, well done, Kalakis. Skinny controlled that one well, but straight away again a turnover. So just kick and hope at the moment. But Lelko's got the speed, controls that well around one, around two.
Yes.
She can go all the way here. She's got the pace. Oh, good cross. And then Henderson didn't mean it.
Nelly piggybacked.
Good work by Fletcher
well
there.
Done.
Number 7 Port player that got floored by Henderson.
Look, I thought, in all honest opinion, Lelko should have just went all the way with that. She has that ability to go all the way, and she could have, but yet she, found the cross, so she went with the other option.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Mina. She had the pace, and we know she's got the lethal left foot when she winds up. And again, just that lack of confidence, I feel.
Yes.
It was a beautiful, beautiful cross. Don't get me wrong, but
At the same time,
we know that she can score. We've seen her in the first couple of rounds of this season. There's Taylor Kickett. She really wants to get up.
She's going to make her run for it. She's going to pick it up
with that one hand too. Big smile. Look, how much she got to land this kick. This time she does. Not too far, but well, come on, Taylor Kickett. I know you can kick it further than that. Oh, how's this bounce, Lelko? Oh, Corey. They're going to penalise Lelko there.
Yeah, I think she really needs to keep those legs just a little bit down more.
So Grattan. Here's Mizub. Pass it back to Mizub. Let her have a crack from halfway.
Oh, thought that ball would go through.
Yeah, well read by Grattan. Can I? Like the way she started, but Lelko's on fire. She should build her confidence, even though costly mistake in the 3-minute mark.
Beautiful vision.
Resulted in a goal against them, but she's doing everything for her team to try and win it back. Yana Samadin. So here's Mizub. If she look for, I'd kick it straight over the top and look for Anderson running onto this. We know that Mizub can. She doesn't purchase that one like we're used to, but it hits Anderson anyway. And then just too much on that. So again,
yeah, just a little bit too much on that one from Anderson.
so they're keeping it down here. They just can't get the opportunities that they're looking for, can they? Oh, well done, Mizub, because Kalakis was onto that one, and we know she's got a good leg on her.
why would he do that?
So Kanai, Corey is going to throw this in for Port. So round 17 here. Playing on a dry season night, very dry, I must say. It's not cool, windy. So football NT Women's Premier League you're watching. 4th taking on 5th. There's Port player, they're in 5th. The Yapas are in 4th. Finals in, we've got 3 more rounds left, so finals in 4 weeks' time. Should be cracking finals as well. Seen a cracker of a game last week, top of the table clash between Hellenic and Casuarina. Henderson, that's a good throw.
Very good throw.
Henderson, and we know she's got pace. She gets around 1. She's still got control. She gets around 2. She crosses it looking for Segakol. She just wasn't on her bike quick enough.
Take it. Yes.
And Henderson, idea was there. Segakol in the end just wasn't on her bike quick enough to read Anderson's cross. But the good positive thing for the Yapas is it looks like they've got their touch back just a tad.
Yes, which is good to see. So hopefully the girls' formations are looking a little bit, better than it did in the first 10 to 15 minutes.
Probably in that first 10. Yeah, you're right, 10 to 15. They were halfway through the first half. There we go. They signal straight away for Lelko. So the two players just get caught in each other's way. Anderson will get there first. She goes at absolutely everything, Anderson. Love the way she goes about it. Very good role model out there for the girls. Kanai. That's Raymond. We know she can cross it well. She's got Mizub in that time. Mizub come across and put the pressure on her, cut off the angle. So goal kick. Kanai and Perry Kalakis. That's a good matchup.
Definitely.
Two strong players.
You cannot give Raymond any space, any room. She's in that position.
Oh.
She's gonna she's got the pace. You cannot give her any more room. You need to stick on her.
Yeah, so they got Henderson on her. She got the pace to go with her, young Tani.
Yeah, Tani
probably just getting caught up a little bit.
Getting caught up because she is trying her best to try and push that ball up. But when those quick turnaround comes, she definitely needs to get back quick enough to get into her position.
Yeah, on her bike. And Raymond couldn't control that. Good touch by Gould to get it across to her, but too hard in the end.
You show me when I'm gymming with you now.
So had a good workout with her arms tonight, young Tani Henderson. That one went flying back at her. A little bit hard to control when it's going that fast at you when you're not expecting it.
Yeah, that's right.
So there's Anderson. She's everywhere. She's back helping the defence, trying to kick the goals up forward in the middle. Segakol missed that one. He just really unlike some of these players, Mina. Just the little errors.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit messy at the moment with the Yapas. They're not sticking. I wasn't too sure where Taylor Kickett was going there.
She had 3 bounces.
I got vertigo looking at her.
She did 3 bounces football style, then got to the line and booted it. So much entertainment. We love you, Taylor. Kickett.
I thought she was dodging her own shadow there.
Entertaining at its best.
Yeah, so definitely.
27 minutes gone. 1-0 to Port. So Kathleen Raymond, number 11 for Port, scored the first goal 3-minute mark from a error in the back line by the Yapas. She put it in the back of the net. There's that win. Almost lost her team sheets. It is really...
It's very windy.
Yeah, it is really windy.
It's beautiful windy, though.
Smoky windy, but
yes.
Better than no breeze at all, stillness. Kalakis. Mizub got in the way.
Last week, when it was very smoky, I woke up the next day, couldn't even talk. That's how much smoke that was in the air.
Yeah, I take my hat off to the players last week that managed to play through it. It was pretty bad. There was no breeze whatsoever, and it just sat.
And I'm really surprised they let the game keep going.
Yeah, like I said,
smoke.
Rugby had just finished one of the games, and A-grade men were about to play, and the referees postponed it until the wind sort of picked up and it got rid of it. So again, too much on that. Henderson put the pressure on. Wasn't an errant kick by the goalie, Engage Pearson. Does so well back there. She reads it well. Anderson. Geekus, I think that is. Try to do some tricky stuff. Segakol. Kanai. So I thought she had her in a headlock then. That's what it looked like.
It did look like she was in a headlock.
And I said about those two matching up on each other because they're two strong players, and you just seen it then. But honestly, from
WWE,
yeah, from the angle that you could see on screen there, it was almost like she had her in a headlock.
Yes, well,
keep that in. She does. Well done So that's Fletcher out there. Port.
Wait, where are you from again, now?
Again, they keep it in. Can the Yapas make them pay? So Yana Samarden usually boots the ball away, but she lets that one go out.
Is that what they did?
She got a good throw as well on her. Doesn't let me down. Excuse me. Oh, well done, Sega call. Now she knows where the goals are. Oh, needed that touch there. That was going across to Lelko. She is the go-to girl for the Yapas. As can I. I think these two going at it again. So we've got our match-up of the night. Oh, there she goes. She's on her bike. Gould. Yana Samad, look, she uses her body well, which I'm not quite where she was kicking. Taylor Kickett.
I'm not quite too sure what Yana Samarden was thinking right then. Because that ball from where we were sitting like was going
Here
to
Taylor Kickett is like they're having a laugh there. But Taylor Kickett pointed to the other sideline. It was like, kick it that way. Oh.
Hey, look, listen, get in the back of the net.
Yeah, that would have frightened Taylor Kickett. She kicked that. So the first corner of the night, Gould's taking it for Port. Oh, that's a short kick. I don't know if she meant that, but we'll pay it as if she did. I think she rushed that in the end. Henderson just getting it drink on the sideline. That smoke makes it very hard. So Henderson, she's on. They needed to get it to her. They couldn't, but penalty.
No handball, which earned Yapas free kick. Missop is straight on it straight away.
Oh, that's a better kick from her.
Yes.
Lelko.
Oh.
Did you sleep for 10 hours a day?
Anderson did well to control that because Lelko really booted it at her
feet.
Alyssa Martin, who just gave her goalkeeper a heart attack.
I think she's given us a heart attack.
That one goes out. I was thinking she's going to turn her body and kick it to the sideline, but she kicked it towards her own goal. So she knew what she was doing. Not sure Taylor Kickett knew what she was doing. Her eyes would have lit up like saucers when she seen that ball heading towards her. Oh, I thought that was close to a handball, but Gould does well. Got good foot skills. And turning kick, clap by Kalakis there. Just the efforts on put by Gould. There's Taylor Kickett taking her time to get that ball.
It is a little bit flat out there. Like both teams look a little bit flat right now.
I think two teams that are probably struggling for confidence.
That's what they did.
And after last week's top of the table clash and the confidence shown by both of those teams, I think probably one of the best games of the season so far. And we're very fortunate up here that the season's still playing with our halftime segment coming up.
Yeah,
a lot of places.
There's
there's a lot of places. Yeah, that you can only be on lockdown for so long before you got to start calling various competitions, sports off. Totally kick it.
Showing a bit of a basketball skills there.
Like the walk, look. Now that's got to be for us. That's to be. We always ask her to do something. Yeah. We always ask her
and
to do something.
And at times we don't have to because she's just she's a bit of a clown, eh?
Oh, well done, Ken. I don't know if she meant that, but that ended up working out really well for her. Lelko's on.
Ball.
She needs to take her on. She's got the pace. The left. Oh, well done. I think that's Doherty there that defended that.
Yes.
Now Corey gets over there, and that's gone out. But, in the end, it's come out off Lelko. So just before it went over the line, it got Lelko on the leg, but Doherty... I actually didn't realise she had that much pace, Mina.
Doherty, yeah, she's got great pace, you know, when she put on afterburners. Look, I thought Lauko should have taken a hit before Doherty came to shut her down.
Yeah, Gage Pearson was a bit off her line.
Black green.
Could have maybe gone for over the top. We now Lauko's got a lot of power in her kick, especially the left.
What eyes you got, Noah?
But again, they've
Kind of
had a few opportunities now, the uppers. Just a bit lacking Kanai there. Just didn't put enough pressure on Grattan coming through. Now it goes to Raymond. She keeps it in. Henderson's there, uses her body well.
Well done.
And
Oh,
accident.
I thought that was a bit of a push. No.
I don't think Raymond realised that she'd done that. She just said sorry then to her.
The wind is definitely picking up.
So as Mizza kicks this, the wind will probably grab it. There you go. You can see the wind grab it. It goes out. Lauko probably throw this in quickly. No, just going to leave it for Henderson. Not quite sure. So that's Doherty there. And there's Anderson, goes up, put the pressure on. Now her teammates really need to take a leaf out of her book.
Yeah, definitely. You know, the ball's pushed up. You need to push up with that ball.
Oh, well done, young Henderson there. Doherty again. Mizib.
Mizib. Oh, go all the way. You know you can do it.
Yeah, good work by Mizib. That's good. That will... Their spirit, says Doherty, these two again. So goes out. Happy to see that out. So 10 minutes left in this first half. There's Lauko. You can see the Yapas bench there. I reckon Henderson's had about 50 throw-ins so far. Anderson. Well done by Segacole. Well done by Lauko. Gets it back to Segacole. She's got a good kick. Ricochets off a Port player. Luckily for her, it landed at her feet. Here's Raymond. And Henderson comes flying in. And the Uppers have won that one. And that's what... Well done to young Henderson there, because that's the way to shut down Raymond.
Yes.
Why was that? Why was
Henderson. See, this is what the Uppers need to do. Watch what Anderson's doing. She's really trying to drag them over the line here. To Henderson. Have a crack. Grattan. Moschini. Where is it? There's Anderson. Tried to win the ball back. Moschini's there. Back inside. Oh, good work. Young player. Then they dive in front of her. Was that a penalty? No. Yana Samadin has a crack. No, that's not Yana. That's Geekus.
And I think Moschini
is down. Now, we've seen the player. Be interesting to see this one on replay. The referee said it was all good. What do they call it in the DVR or something, you know, when they go to the... In football that they have now? We'll have a look on here. We'll give you...
Can we get a replay on that?
A good VVR, I think it is. So she's still down. Yep,
there we go. So she definitely worked her way through it. And...
Oh, just that last... yeah, good camera work there, guys.
Not sure.
I don't think the play didn't fall across her leg. It's almost...
Maybe she...
It was something after a bit of the incident there. So let's hope that she's okay.
Yeah, I'm not quite too sure what happened after that. But there was a bit of a slide from the other Kulaka sister.
Yeah, Francis. I think Marlis in it. So, but Taylor Kickett's gone all the way down there to make sure she's okay. She wants to get some run.
Look at her.
She wants to get some run in her legs. So she's going to get taken off here.
She's just checking if her teammate's okay.
Young Jenna Moschini.
I wonder who they're going to replace her with.
I'll let you keep an eye on that, Bina. Taylor Kickett is... She's taking her time. The ref is actually waiting for Taylor Kickett to go back to her goal position. He's got a smile on his face.
When you're ready.
Oh. Now, she got a big kick. She's got to get on her high horse now. Corey. There's a... Kanai. Need a little bit more from Kanai. So they're down a player. They haven't put anyone else on. Did they have anyone?
I didn't see anybody come on for her. I think because it's an injured player, I'm not quite too sure if they're going to sub her off.
The Archer girls aren't on, so I'd be putting Pocket Rocket Jade on.
And Melissa Jafar is not on yet, so I'm not quite too sure who...
Oh, well done.
I don't think they've exchanged her for anybody at the moment, Tash. I think they're down in 10 players.
So Doherty kicks that one out. So 5 minutes left in the first half. Henderson. So they're happy to play with a player down at the moment. Kanai really needs to put more pressure on Kalakis. Oh, that's come off the shin. She's lucky that Musa was still down there. And Gould nearly had an opportunity. Oh, Raymond. Anderson Martin, well done. Kanai. Just these passes, I feel they're putting their teammates under pressure.
It's like hospital passes at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because the opposition is right there when they're giving their passes too. They're not looking. What it is, Yapas isn't creating any options for their teammate right now.
Instead of running to the space and putting the ball out to the space.
They're not giving options at all.
Yeah, they're... So, Port. Good position here. Can't quite see who's taking this kick.
Kalakis.
It's Francis Kalakis, sorry.
Yeah, bro.
This is when these girls really need to work on their defence and push the opposition, push them up.
Oh, that's a handball right at the top of the box against young Henderson.
Grattan.
So, I'd go
Oh, she's
Kalakis.
back on. She's coming back on. Young Machini's coming back on. That's probably why, they didn't put anyone on. They just wanted probably her to walk it off to see where they get to. Look, this is dangerous because we definitely know that Gold has a really good kick on her.
Yeah, she does.
And in saying that, I'm surprised they're not putting, like Raymond would have had or Kalakis, the other Pierre Kalakis. Sorry, there's two Kalakis out there, Francis and Pierre. Definitely, I would have chucked Pierre on that to have this kick.
Yeah, so I would too, but Gold could prove us totally wrong here and just land it in the back of the net. But the last thing Yapas need is another goal.
You see Taylor kick it.
Oh, and it's come off the back of the head of someone. I think it was Kanai. So a good wall set up there.
Definitely a two-man wall.
Gould just probably needed to relax the kick, get it over the wall, and aim for probably the far corner. It was too flat and too powerful while there was a wall there. Lelko. That's got to go the way Yapas.
And this is where they're a little bit slack coming, pushing up. Players, are they looking a little bit too flat? I would, push. Let Lelko get back on the field. Young Henderson.
She had the right idea there, Lelko. She wanted a quick throw in. I just feel that they've got the pace when they want to, the Yapas.
And that's a through ball.
That was a good throw.
Anderson's been moved out to the far wing. So again, see,
no one's moving. They're not quick on their feet, Yapas, right now.
Handball, that one.
And that will be again called. you know, can see the frustration, young Henderson. You know, she gets to the ball, she wants to make those quick throw-ins, and no Yapas, none of her teammates actually moving in a position to receive that.
No, make the most of this. Where's Anderson? And they go down the line. Unlike Mizab, just a rushed kick.
No.
It's luckily for them, it's come off the Port player. It's just adjusting her boots there. We're used to a lot more power.
It feels whack when you wake up.
So here's Anderson.
Yeah, it's good. Bro, you probably like can have a dream.
So Lelko again. Henderson goes for the throw-in. I've seen that many throw-ins tonight.
You can just have a dream that it never works, and you just wake up on the floor like, so confused.
And has that gone out? Yeah.
Yes.
So Henderson.
Worth the try.
So we're just touching on half-time. Can the Yappers
Like, they only got
score
one
an
game.
equaliser before we go to half? Port will just be happy to take it over the sideline. Kanai this time, she just grabs it,
Oh,
throws it
beautiful
in.
vision.
Second call. Here's Anderson coming through. No talk by the girls there, but they're going to get it back.
100% before.
So into extra time here at the first half. We had an injury, so we've got 2 minutes of extra time. Lelko.
There will be 2 minutes of time added on 2 minutes.
Thank you.
So there we go. The MC of the night.
Like a few times.
So can they score a goal in these 2 minutes? Kathleen Raymond for Port scored the 3-minute mark. And both teams have had a number of opportunities since. These two have had a really good battle. That's still in. So Corey. Gould. Oh, the idea was right.
idea
Is it
was
going to stay
definitely
in?
there.
Raymond's got the pace and it just trickles over.
I don't think Raymond was ready for that. She didn't see that coming, but that was a beautiful through ball. Gold placed that brilliantly. If Raymond would have read that a little bit better, she would have been on that ball.
She's pretty good in the air, Gould. I've noticed a lot of the touches, doesn't wait for the ball to actually hit the ground.
No, she doesn't wait for the bounce at all, doesn't she?
No. Seen her warm up a couple of times and got a really good skill set. It's one of the first times I've seen her play up forward. She's dangerous up there. Let's see how Mizib goes with this kick. He doesn't have the best kicking foot on leg tonight, but that one was a lot better.
No one wants to be
Well done, Segakul. They've got so many good players in their team. Oh, well done, Mizib. He just needs to lift. Well done, Anderson. Skinny then tries to put the through ball. Geekus out there. Geekus then goes down the line looking for Anderson, but Kalakis, that's Francis Kalakis. And there we have it. Half time here, round 17, and Port Darwin are leading 1-0.
Who's thingy on? I'm gonna come upstairs in it.
We love it. Keep going. You make us laugh.
Alrighty. How's that, mate? I'm ready.
Welcome to the halftime segment here. Round 17, Yapas taking on Port, and Port Darwin are 1-0 up. They scored 3-minute mark by Raymond, meaning probably an unexpected goal very early on in the game.
It was definitely an unexpected goal. You know, little mishaps like that do cost goals. So hopefully they keep their, back line a bit tighter this second half.
Yeah, looking a little bit flat out there, the girls, but hopefully that they can bring it in the second half, of course. Now, bad news, of course, we touched on it during the game, that down in New South Wales, due to the lockdown and all the COVID restrictions, they've actually had to call off the 2021 season, Mina. So unfortunate news down for our New South Wales players, and with everything that's going on down there, that's a bit of an outlet. So that's being called off because of the lockdown, how long they've been in lockdown. So unfortunate news for them, and our heart goes out to them because sport is a big part of people's lives. And, unfortunately, hopefully, they can get their season back in 2022. And the other place that also has been affected by lockdowns is Queensland. So, again, no games during the weekend, but they have, I believe, been lifted, the lockdown, so they should be playing this weekend. But we did have a top-of-the-table clash here last Friday night, a brilliant ripper game between Hellenic and Casuarina. Let's have a look at the goals from that game. So here we go. Good kick to the top of the box. Tom's there. Where does it go now? Who can get on the end? Casuarina. Just clear it.
Is that all?
So there's Nikki McCrillos. Always feisty. Oh, here's Gemma Martin puts it in the back of the net. There's the first goal on the board.
And there you go.
Nothing seems to bother her. Oh, Spicer, she's clear here. Can Ellis come across? A beautiful kick, and it's in. She's got the goal. Newton Aragon on her. They go to Martin. Goes to the back to Myatt. She goes back in. Can she get to the left? She does, and it's through for the goal. She's got the second. The goalie was right on the line that time, but so would have taken a lot to try and get it over her. The goalie comes out, then it's on. Oh, Sophie McCrillos goes through, and a dive, and it's hit the back of the net. So young twinkle toes, Sophie McCrillos in the eyes. So just looking to see who they've got else to maybe substitute on, but
And there's another goal.
There's another goal. So already really let the game flow as well, which is good. Okay, here we go. Hoffman, Hasikala, and she's in it.
Beautiful kick.
4 minutes ago. So good kick. Oh, here she goes, Klitzer. She was moved up there for a reason. She set the back of the net. Glitzers.
And you need to keep that speed. Because when you got people like, McCrillos that has that speed.
Here we go. So here she goes.
There it is.
She doesn't save that one. So McCrillos has her second of the night as well. welcome back to the second half here, round 17. Football NT Women's Premier League match between the NT Yapas about to kick off and Port Darwin. Port Darwin in front 1-0. They scored the first goal, or their only goal, the 3-minute mark through Kathleen Raymond, number 11 for Port. A very early goal that Yapas conceded, so they looked very flat in the first half. A few of their players just playing a little bit below par than what we're used to, but good start here by Henderson, taking the ball on. She put it through, but again, no runners there. Anderson was out wide. So they really need to just gel. Good work by Yana Saman. She's just telling young Moschini there to attack that ball. So good talk. And this is where it can start. Communication is the key. Mina, what difference can they, what changes can they maybe make? What would the coach say to them after that first half for the Yapas?
Look, after that first half, you know, they've really got to pull a rabbit out of the hat in this half. What changes I would be probably making, I would love to see Kanai push that little bit up, because she's got that skill set, she's got the legs. You know, she could really, really make a difference and smashing them goals in.
The player that, or the two players that really have given absolutely everything in the first half is Lelko and Anderson. Anderson, that experience. Lelko, unfortunately, just the slight error that she had in the first half ended in a goal against the Tide. Just didn't trap the ball, and it went skidding straight to Raymond, who had the shot on goal and got it. So Yana Samartin goes back. This time it's a sweet little kick to Taylor Kickett. After giving her a heart attack in the first half, she kicked it back. No one was expecting. Anderson with a big air swing there. Puts her hands, both hands in her face. That's okay, young player. You've played well tonight. She's done her part out there against Raymond. Geekus. Need a bit more from Geekus as well. Kalakis. Go back to Gage Pearson. It's a good kick. And just the bounce in the end over the top of her teammate, Chen. Moschini.
A little bit of airtime.
I think that slipped out of her fingers there, that one. But she wins it back really well. And she went down with an injury and come off in the first half, but come back on a couple of minutes later, which was good to see. Up and coming young player. So Anderson. She'll throw, no. Moschini's going to come and throw this one in. So Anderson still talking out there. Their experience with their never say die attitude. About Anderson here, putting the pressure on. Well done, Anderson. That's okay. She keeps it in across the goal. Anderson just couldn't get there. Now Anderson ricochets off a Port play. Anderson and again.
You know, Jasmine Anderson worked so hard for that ball. You know, and her teammates definitely not on the same level right now as she is.
Yeah, in that box, there was 3 opportunities there. She probably had 3 cracks at.
And she was getting those 1%ers, you know, just keep going and keep going.
Port player was trying to shadow the ball out, but she kept the ball in, put it across the face. Here we go. Here she keeps it in.
She
kept squares it up. Anderson overran it. Then she goes again. Then she goes again.
Yeah, she doesn't stop. She stops at nothing.
No, and that's what
going.
Yeah, that's what I love about her. And any sport that she plays, she gives it everything. And she's the barometer, I feel, for the Uppers. Yeah, but unfortunately tonight, usually when she's up, the rest of the team's up. Unfortunately, she's doing the best she can to try and lift her team.
Yeah,
but it's taking a lot tonight. They're all very flat. Taylor Kickett. Now there's a spin. Tricky stuff. Oh, she's a crack up, that girl. So well done, Moschini. That's what I want to see. And the talk's a bit better there. Kanai. Not quite sure who that's to. No one is forward.
You know, if I was coach right now, I would definitely put someone like Jade Archer up forward. She's got the pace, she's got the grunt. You know, she's got it. She is sitting on the bench. I would definitely put Archer up the forward because you need a runner. And right now, you know, Yapas got no runners.
So they've got 3 subs. One of them is Jade Archer. The other one's a sister. Haven't seen any game time yet. Just need to make a few changes. Well done, Henderson. Tanya Henderson was running through there, but
yep,
in
she
the
had
end,
the idea. The idea was there for Tanya Henderson.
and that's what you want to see. And good work from the young player. She's working it to space. That stays in. So Lelko... Henderson again, sorry. Now she puts it through to her sister. Well done by Kalakis. That's Frances Kalakis. Lelko controls this one. She's got good left.
Oh,
puts it over to Anderson. Anderson over the top. It's hit her knee. It's going to go through. No, it's a save. What a save. Oh, look at Gage Pearson get around her.
What a save.
Oh, my goodness. That is teamwork. And Anderson, that's how dangerous she is.
Have a look at this replay. Anderson, perfect idea.
Fletcher, just. And the roll, look at, we just missed that, but the cuddle from her goalkeeper. So we've got a corner, but I thought that was going in for sure.
Yeah, we were getting pretty happy. We were on the edge of our seats then.
Thought that was going to be the equaliser. But well done.
Kanea's actually taken this kick, and she's got a good kick. So hopefully she lifts it and drops it in that real sweet pocket in front of the goalie where you got Henderson.
It's a bit short.
That's very short. And I shouldn't have just said that because I think I just jinxed her.
You gave her the commentator's curse, Mina. Trust me, I'm renowned for it. Yana Samana, I don't know if she intentionally did.
No, I don't.
Sometimes I don't know with Yana Samadin. I'm surprised that Mizab didn't take the corner, Mina. That
I'm not quite too sure what's going on with Mrs. Kicks at the moment. You know,
she might be carrying an injury as well.
Whole game.
I know she has a tendency to have ankle issues in the past, so maybe she is carrying an injury.
Yeah.
So the benefit of the doubt.
And this isn't like her. She dominates. You know.
The only one running for the throw-in is Anderson. So Henderson's got to come back to the mark. She's a bit too far forward there for that throw-in by about 20 metres. So again, the only one moving, Anderson, taking on 2 players, mind you. Lelko's there to try and help out. She does, blocks it, but it goes straight out. Not taking anything away from the Port players. They're playing well as a team, and we just seen Olivia Fletcher help her goalkeeper out, stopping a goal, but I just feel that they're passing the ball and working for each other, Port. So good game from Port. Pearson comes out, no fumble with that one, but good attacking run by Geekus and Henderson to put the pressure on her. We haven't seen that too much tonight. Here's Fletcher again.
She's just like...
This is dangerous, but Anderson... She goes in, just didn't connect to that one. Anderson, Jazzy.
I'm thinking it's, they've got the opportunities, you know, they've just got to take it. And
just hope.
Not really talking. They're not talking much to back up their players.
I'm just watching. So here we go. And even if you do have a crack and it ricochets off the goalkeeper, you know, your players are there to try and, you know, get it into the back of the net. You know, you try and take your chances, and I feel that they're just giving that pass, that one pass extra instead of having the crack, as you said, Mina, and just putting the pressure, trying to turn the pressure back onto Port. Just keep pressing.
Definitely keep pressing and keep pressuring as well.
Here's Grattan again, the 2 players for Yapas tonight, in Lelko and Anderson. For Port, it's really cross-team effort tonight. I can't really point out who's probably stood out.
And Port they're having a brilliant game, you know, coming off from last week's and where they sit on the ladder as well, Tash. You know, they're doing to their best ability to shut every ball out. You got Fletcher now that's taken over. Is Doherty still out there?
Yeah, I think Doherty is out there. I think that's her in the centre there. So we'll just watch the goal kick here. Not caught. No, Mizib's going to take it. That's better.
That's better. That's what we want to see. We want to see her lifting those balls.
Sega Cole. Alyssa Martin. So Anderson, she'll do all she can to keep this in. She does. Sega Cole. And there's Anderson again. She just gives everything. That was a bit of a push. She probably should have won the penalty there. The free kick. Gould. So Gould's played well. Both Kalaka's sisters. You've got Doherty in the back, Grattan, Fletcher, Raymond, of course, the goal kick, Gage Pearson. So they're just across the board with Port tonight, I feel. No one's really stood out. They've just played a great team game.
Beautiful
ball. Here's Anderson with the pace. Kalakis as well. Francis. Oh, well done, Anderson. She gets through again. She has a crack. And it comes off Corey, so it's going to be a corner. She was trying to give it across to Henderson. Henderson will give her a high five.
Just here watching the replay. Look, she's got the pace. You know, she goes past through Kalakis and looks like Doherty. And I love how she just battles her way straight up to the net.
You know, sometimes when the ball's not bouncing your way, it's just not your night, because that hit Corey and that could have easily have gone into the back of the net.
That could have went pear-shaped.
Yeah. You know, it's just, you can hear the sirens as well. That's an ambulance going past. It's all happening here tonight, Larrakia Park. We've had motorbikes doing races, bushfires. Got the works. Here's the corner. Oh, Sega call. Henderson. That's Rachel. So here comes Janice Martin. She does.
Go. Oh.
No one. The bounce. No one was there to put the pressure on. No. Anderson thought about it, but see, just put the pressure there. So if Yapas can keep doing this, they keep maintaining that pressure and pushing. It's got to result in a goal. You've got to be rewarded in the end for your hard effort if you put the hard effort in consistently.
Exactly right, and it'll pay off. I mean, you know, the girls aren't really reading. They're not really reading the play right now.
Need that spark. Hopefully Anderson has given them the spark again. Geekus. Good work, Geekus. This is better. Much better.
Oh, beautiful ball.
Through ball. Oh. Corey's there. She trips over. And she stayed down, unfortunately.
That was
It was an accident, but she's holding her leg. She looks in a lot of pain. She did not move. As we watch.
Have a look at here, replay. Beautiful through ball by Henderson. The girls were there. Oh. Yeah. Just
accidental. Just a clip of her.
Clip of the back heel. And running at that pace too, you know, Tash, that's really difficult to... I know, because I broke my leg on this field, running full pace and throwing a foot out. And anything could happen. Yeah, it's very dangerous, especially, you know, you can't control that either.
Yeah, she was just trying to get on the other side, and it was just accidental, purely accidental. So there's the upper coach. You can see that's Archer there in the blue bib, who Mina, our expert, wants on there in the forward role.
Yeah, I would put her up in the forward.
With her pace. As Corey gets carried off, I think that was, I'm pretty sure that's Corey, number 13.
I would definitely, you know, put Archer up top with Anderson. There you got two paces. But they will definitely pick up each other's scraps. I would put Henderson back in the midfield.
Because she's got the big kick as well from that midfield.
Exactly, and she can kick it from anywhere. If they can keep her free, and if she can stay free by herself, anywhere outside the box, you know, she's definitely aiming, and she will definitely hit it every time.
So you can see the Port coach just at the bottom of the screen there. So here we go, a substitute.
We do have
Chinchillo.
a substitute.
So she's coming back on. So she started the game, the captain. So someone did, unless she didn't start the game. Maybe I've got her mixed up with someone, but I think, yeah, I can't think there was any other changes. Yeah.
No, I don't think she, yeah, I didn't see who came
Comes
off.
another siren.
Oh.
So something big's happened around here, close to Larrakia Park tonight. Sirens galore going off.
Well done, Miss. Oh, yeah, great skill sets on her.
Oh, good kick. There,
Brilliant
Geekas.
kick.
Can she?
Geekas keep it in.
Oh, it's just going to beat her, I reckon, Mina. Just. Oh. Millimetres in it.
Yeah, it looks like there's a big accident. I hope
Yeah,
not.
that's the second.
Staying safe out there on our roads there tonight, Tash.
Yeah, that's the second ambulance to head in that same direction. So
It really gets me nervous when I see ambulance. You know, you think straight away, oh, I hope your family's okay, hope your friends are okay.
But for those that missed the halftime segment, just to shout out to the players in New South Wales that they've had to call off their football season, unfortunately, due to the lockdowns and how long they've been locked down for. So they've cancelled the rest of the season, which is very unfortunate. Of course, Queensland didn't have any games on the weekend, again, due to lockdown, but theirs have been lifted, I believe. So they should be able to play this weekend or possibly next weekend, because usually when they lift the lockdown, they still have no contact sport for 10 days after it. So they might have to wait another week or two before they actually play. So fingers crossed for those places that they do get
very unfortunate.
Get better, because we know that New South Wales at the moment are really struggling to get those numbers down. So
and
thoughts go out.
Them guys too.
Let's go out to them. I struggled when we didn't have sport for 4 weeks here last year, so let alone the whole season being cut down. So that's going the way of Port. I mean, the Yapas. So Mizab with a quick kick, and she's on.
She's on.
So she keeps it in front, just not enough, and just had too much on that. But Gage Pearson was in the right spot. Port.
You see when Gage Pearson got up, she kind of had that look on her face.
The Port players then need to play the whistle. They all put their hands up and looked at the sideline ref, but Anderson timed that perfectly. Here's Mizab. This is what we need.
This is what happened last time.
So
Mizab will
Mizab
go all the way. Do it herself.
No, good work in the end by Port. Well done, young Henderson. Mizab works her way back. So she's kept it in.
No, that's out. Linesman has called the flag, put the flag up. So it is going to be Port's throw in, and Koulakis is going to throw this one in.
There's a slight change.
Oh, no, that's not Koulakis.
In the intensity, I feel Yapas in the last couple of minutes, Mina.
There has been, and I think that came from Anderson's, battle in the box there. So, like you said, it'll take one person to lift the team.
That's right. And I just Mizab moving forward, just taking him on as well. We didn't see that whatsoever in the first half, which is very unlike Sinner.
And, when she does that, I can feel, because I played alongside with her with soccer as well, and when she gets that bit of frustration, she'll get out there and she's got the attitude, well, I'm going to do it.
Yeah. So, Port. I mean, all they need to do, they can't take their their attacking flair away, Port. They sort of can't go into defensive mode here, because Yapas can score to equalise it. They want to win this game. They don't want to equal. They need to try and catch up to Yapas in fourth position. So I feel that they can't sort of just try and defend this lead. They need to keep attacking. Otherwise, it could cost them.
Yeah, that's right. More points, the better for Port right now. And they will try. Look, their defence is pretty good at the moment, and they are shutting it down. But with their attacking, they need to, keep that strong.
I just feel that the goal in the 3-minute mark, that it was due to a turnover, a costly error. That's the only way they've scored so far tonight. They've looked better as a team across the park, but I feel that they're missing a little bit of that speed with Brooke Fraser out tonight. She's usually that other pocket rocket up the front with Raymond.
Yeah, Fraser and Higginson.
So she's missing it again tonight. This cross, no, that goes out. So goalie's kick. So that's good. That's the attacking that they still need to do. So Mizub will probably, no. Yep, Mizub's going to take this kick.
Oh, a little bit of a game plan there.
As long as it doesn't cost them, it's okay. I mean, they do need to change some things up, but I feel they just need to get it long. And oh, well done, Lelko. Now she goes. Sega calls going there too. So's Geekus, but here's Fletcher. She's got some pace on her, and a little bit of an awkward kick out there.
Yeah,
but
she didn't know whether Gage Pearson was going to come for that ball or not.
There's a little bit lack of communication there, but here we go with the sub.
Okay, so we do have a sub. It looks like Melissa Jafar is coming on, and she's coming on for Geekas, which she's got a lot to fill here because Geekas did match up with her opposition in this second half. Now, I don't think I've seen much gameplay from Jafar at all this season.
No, I don't recall calling her in any of the games that we've broadcast.
So I'm quite interested to see how she plays and
well, they've brought her on before Archer, who you're screaming out for them to bring on. So let's see how far goes. So whose throw? This is going to be Mushkini's throw. So again, not much movement. Oh, good work, Skinny. She called the name. Kanai was standing there, but Kanai needs to reward her now.
Bit of a battle. Well done.
Good work. Go across. Oh, dangerous. She just misread that one, Skinny, unfortunately. But she defends well, trying to win the ball back to Gould.
What a beautiful 1-2. Oh, she kept it. No.
Oh, well done, Machini. In the end, does the safe thing. Fletcher sprints to get the ball. She's full of beans.
She definitely is. I'll be putting her up.
Whatever go juice she's had before the game, I need to go and ask her what to have so I can have it before my next sporting event.
Oh, no, Tash, you're a machine. You don't need that.
Oh, I don't know about that these days.
We just need something that'll let us
I need a new
run
knee.
faster.
I need a new knee. That's pretty much it to far. Well done, Segakor.
Segakor. I'm not quite too sure. She's just...
So has that come off? So I'm not quite sure. I think she was letting that go because she thought it was their ball. And in the end, she probably got the call right, but still was very lucky.
Very flat. No, not on her toes.
So Henderson with the big throw. Looking for Anderson. Far. Oh, good control. We've got a player down there. Segakor. She's up now. That's someone's limping there for Port. To far. Some good skills and just too much.
Can she keep this in? No. That was a little bit too much.
Too much power, but the idea was there. Jafar, you can see she's shaking, or just off camera, she's shaking her head. She wasn't happy with that kick. She did all the hard work, but just keep an eye on, is that Doherty? I think it is.
Fixing a sock or a shoelace?
No, she went down earlier with, she was limping, I think, like an ankle injury. The lines person is just doing a few warm-up sprints along the sideline there. Gage Pearson looks like she's okay. It was Fletcher. Pretty sure that was just Fletcher then with the Bit of an injury concern. So Kalakis is calling this. That's where it goes to. Gage Pearson, her kick-out's brilliant. Kalakis not happy with that one. Could hear her then.
The thought and the idea and the game plan was there. Just a little bit too much of a boot, but don't beat yourself up too much.
But even the goal kick, perfectly placed, hit Kalakis. Gould. So still, let's see who's moving. The only one moving is Anderson. Again. Oh, dangerous. Okay. Was hoping she could get to that ball. Here's Henderson. Well done, Henderson. Out wide to Lelko. Makes her work for it, but she does. Keeps it in, Lelko. She passes it looking for Anderson. Anderson just was a step ahead of it, but they're going to win the ball back. Look at Lelko sprinting to get it. She's trying to lift her team as well here. Yapas, it's game on. Can they get a goal? There's still 20 minutes left. So we're halfway through. Oh, good kick. And just couldn't control it. Gage Pearson, but for the goalie in the right space. Right spot, sorry. She's in the right spot and not scared to get right in the firing line there of getting
unfortunately,
a kick in the head.
Didn't get the, the control of the ball. Imagine if she did control that and didn't ricochet too much to the right towards the direction of the goal, but actually kept that under control. She would have had that, definitely.
Beautiful pass, beautiful kick. So, free kick, not quite sure what that was for, but Kalakis. Oh, her coach has told her it was more forward. Then the ref seen her coming forward and told her to take it back.
Not today, coach. Not today.
Yeah, he was trying to gain about another extra 5
Beautiful
meters.
ball.
Oh,
look at that.
Mizab trying to look for her sister there.
Yeah.
And Pierre. Second call. That's come off Fletcher, I think that is there. Yep. Oh, Grattan
comes in with the kamikaze.
Yeah, bit of the eating the sandwich there between two yuppers, but she come through. Well done, Kanai. Oh, Jafar. Wait, let's see how much space she's got. She leaves it for Anderson. She fooled everybody. Anderson, she gets it. And then she gets pushed off the ball. So I'm not quite sure the ref let that go.
Wow.
Oh. And then she gets, and then she stands in the way of the goalie. I'm sure in my games, I used to get penalised for that.
You sure did, Tash. And you know what? Every time that ref will blow that whistle. Unfortunately, he did not blow that whistle tonight, which is, look.
She was in a perfect opportunity
to get that free kick in the box.
There was no legs, no sort of leg foul involved, but I feel she was shoved off the ball. And it's not like she'll take a dive for Anderson either.
Too much, Henderson.
They're very...
the ideas are there, but the girls just got to test and, the direction of the ball and how hard they're going to kick it. They've got to place it for their teammate.
So is that more drills at sort of drills at training?
I think it comes
just
down to
for
common
that
sense as well. And drills at training. Just got to know how far you're going to kick it so it can reach your teammate.
And the power you've got on your kicks when they need to take the power off, like a half kick sort of thing. Because I feel that a lot of their kicks have too much power in them when they're trying to do a pass. So Kalakis, good pass. Mizab smashes that forward with her head. Anderson, they try and clear it. Here's Fletcher. There's Jafar. Oh. So that. Oh, Kalakis is. This is. Yeah, no, that's a free kick.
Yeah.
That's a free kick against Chinchillo, the captain. But I believe Kalakis has given him a serve. She's just got a bit of a warning.
Sure did.
And I cannot comment on that because I was probably one of the worst.
All right, let's see what
they've got a
Jafar
card. So Kalakis, the other sister, yes, ended up getting the yellow card. So she stuck up for her sister.
Well, hey, that's what sisters do.
Sister love there. So
they used to always got each other's backs on the field.
So Jafar, they must be impressed with her, Mina. She's taking the kick. I reckon I'd go Mizab. But we don't know.
No, you know what? I'll go Jafar because just looking at her stand, you know, she's kind of got that little bit of a cocky stand.
Yep.
So I'd like to see her back
positiveness.
that up.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
I'd like to see her back that, and I think I've really got a good feeling about her.
Let's see what she's got. Got the spin on it, but that should be a corner because it's come off the goalie.
Beautiful, well done. A little bit too much spin, you know. It's there, and
well, she did the right thing to get it past the wall, so she needed to put a little bit of spin on it, but in the end, it just had too much for that far corner. But can she lift this one? The last one went short. Where's Mizab? She's hanging back. I'd want her in there.
Beautiful. Oh, what does he pull? What did the ref pull? What is going on?
Someone's getting a warning.
Someone is, but who is it? We're not quite too sure.
Anderson, I think he's having a chat to.
Oh, she's putting pressure on Gage Pearson there, which is
This is almost what the Matildas got ripped off for when they said that Kerr's goal was disallowed because one of the Australians blocked the defender that allowed Kerr to get the goal, and that's the game that we actually lost to try and advance us to the gold medal playoff. Oh, beautiful. It's right on the line. Oh, Anderson, she had it. Lelko, she still got it. Mizab tries to come in. Now it's going to be a turnover, but Mizab
is determined. She's a woman on a mission right now.
Oh, good kick to Kanai. Back to Mizab. Goes up the line.
Overhead.
Here's Anderson.
Anderson's
Have a crack, Anderson. Have a crack. She's done so well tonight. Oh, that's a handball.
That's a penalty.
That's a penalty. So she's got in the way, but she's absolutely flattened whoever was under her.
I'm not quite too sure who that Port player is. Number 3.
Chinchillo.
That is Chinchillo.
So just watch this Anderson. She just kept going and going.
And she will. She'll keep going and going and going.
Oh, she slipped. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. You know,
that is unfortunate.
She slipped.
She slipped. But here we go. Kanai with the task to equalise.
Oh, Kanai. Please keep it low. Keep it low, Kanai. Keep it low.
Gage Pearson, she's pretty hot. So let's see.
And Gage is, look at her. She's ready. If we could, we can see Gage there.
Good camera work here by the guys. Let's watch. And she puts it through. It's 1-1. Well done.
That was a walk in the park, wasn't it, Tash?
And here comes Taylor Kick at the goal.
Here she comes all the way from the other side.
She's in there, but, you know, just watch this.
Beautiful.
In the end,
look, she placed it. She was relaxed on that ball. Well done, Kanai.
It was pretty close to that.
I don't know what just happened there. We can see Anderson went down.
That was pretty close to that post, Mina.
It was very close.
Very, very close.
But look, she was cool, calm and collected on the ball, and that's what she needed. Normally she will, with her kick and with her power, it goes straight over the crossbar.
But
we did have an interchange there. We have
Fletcher, I think that come off.
Fletcher came off, and who came on for her? I can't see that number. Is that 8? Rebecca.
Now that
Bragzana.
Bragzana. That goal really should go against Anderson's name.
Yeah.
The reason why they had that goal, or had the opportunity to get that goal, was everything Anderson has done tonight, and especially in the second half.
Hopefully this has lifted Yapas up and given them that extra momentum and that drive to be able to keep pressuring, keep pushing up forward. You know, just keep going. While they're on this heat, on the fire, keep going.
Oh, Jafar, Bob, good fancy footwork here. Goes out wide. Skinny's got some pace. She can keep going. Makes a player come to her. That's what you want. Now what does she do? She goes back too far. You're right, Mina. She's got some skill set, I reckon. That goes straight through. Lelko. She's got a good left. She strikes it. And then Gage Pearson.
That's what you want to see. You see Lelko, she should be hitting them every chance she gets. And then you see Anderson, just on this replay, you know, she can kick. She's got that lethal left. Kick it, hit it every time. Then you got Anderson picking up that scratch just in case if the goalie did fumble like she did.
She did.
Anderson did come in.
She just didn't get there in time, but the strike that Lelko just did, the 3 opportunities in the first half where she passed it and didn't have a shot, that just goes to show that confidence.
Yes.
And now she's got that confidence that she had a crack there, and I feel if she would have had a couple of cracks in the first half, that when she got the opportunity, she's got so much power in that left foot.
It is Port's throw-in. There's a little bit of misunderstanding there. Gold is taking this throw-in.
Oh, I think that Port coach is, if you can hear him, he's getting pretty vocal at the moment. So foot was off the ground.
Throw.
Yep. That was picked up by the referee on the pitch.
It is quite intriguing to see tonight, Tash, is that when one player lifts the team, the whole team lifts. You know, and that's what you need to do. It now. It's getting a little bit of interest in the 81-minute mark.
Oh, good work, Sega Cole, just with the touch. Oh, Anderson. If that would have hit Henderson then, that was on. Kanai. Oh, couldn't get it past Chinchillo. I think that was well done. She has made a difference since she's come on, Mina. Hang on. Mizub's going to get there.
Mizub kick.
But Pierre, watch out. She's got a good kick. But there she is. Taylor kicking.
Pierre looked like a seagull. She's seen that chip and she went for it. Well done, Pierre Kalakis.
Yeah, she's got a yellow card. Sticking up for her sister.
Yeah.
With the referee rule. There's Segacor, but
Segacor.
Doherty with the pace. What's she going to do with this one? Well, she keeps it in, no. Ooh. In the end,
good
goes
pressure,
out.
Good pressure.
I think I'd kick it out too with Anderson hanging around there. So under 10 minutes, or roughly 10 minutes. I don't think we're going to have extra time in this half. We just seen someone's head on camera then. Just trying to get it in the camera shot. It was either that or it was a really big bug.
Looked like a blonde bug.
There's Gould. There's Anderson again. She's knocked over. It's another penalty. It's another penalty. So Anderson.
She needs to take this one. I want to see her take this.
She's smiling. She's earned her team another penalty.
Come on, Jasmine Anderson, just take this one. You deserve it. You need it.
This is experience at its best. That is.
Okay, so we got Henderson taking this.
Wowee. If she gets this is a complete turnaround in 4 minutes.
Yeah. Come on, Henderson, you got this. Be cool, calm, and just placement. It comes down to placement.
Gage Pearson, luckily, Kanai was nearly in the wrong spot there. Here we go. Henderson.
Yes.
She's kicked it.
Beautiful.
She's got the second on the board for the Yapas. So the captain, but again, the opportunity come from Jasmine Anderson. I cannot speak highly enough of this girl as we watch Henderson, the captain, put it through.
Beautiful kick. She was very cool on that ball. Well done to the captain.
So 2 penalties. We hardly seen any penalties on a
haven't,
Friday night that we've seen 2 in one game, and we've only seen 2 before that in the whole season. So 2 in one game, just unfortunate for Port, and nothing Gage Pearson can do. Her teammates, unfortunately, have put the pressure on her. Very, very hard for a goalkeeper to save penalty shots. When they do, it's quite amazing that they do manage to actually stop them with all that net space there. But Gage Pearson, unfortunate.
Oh, well done to Kalakis. She really fights for that ball.
So in 5 minutes, the last 5 minutes, Yapas have scored 2 goals through penalties. First, Kanai, and then Rachel Henderson. So, after being so flat most of the game, Jasmine Anderson has lifted her team. Her teammates have responded, I would say, in the last 20 minutes.
Yes.
And
that's what happens when you work your butt off like Jasmine Anderson has all game. That is going to pay off.
I'm blown away by the turnaround, Mina, but we were talking about it. If they can lift and just keep pushing and putting that extra effort in, like we're seeing now with Henderson. Tani Henderson.
Got the pace.
She puts it through to Anderson again. Don't tell me there's going to be another one. She's going to have a shot. She comes on the left, the right, and then Gage Pearson.
You know, she's had no backup from any of her teammates. You got Segakor. She should really be there to back her, you know, her play up.
Look at that kick. That's a monster of a kick. But you're right. They've just gone flat. So it's just turned.
I think Segakor this isn't her best game that we've seen her play tonight. She's fast, she's on the ball. I don't know if she's carrying an injury herself, maybe.
It's Kanai. Oh. No, ref lets that one go. Oh, Anderson, Kanai. Oh, the top. The goalie kick. The Gage Pearson's running to get that. She knows they're running out of time. What a complete turnaround here in the first half. Kathleen Raymond scored the 3-minute mark for Port. There was a costly error by one of the Yapas players in defence, and it landed in the lap of Raymond, and she had the shot on goal and got it. And then Port was able to maintain the 1-0 lead until half-time. Yapas looked very flat. They came out the second half still looking flat. But in Jasmine Anderson...
Here we go. We've got Archer coming on.
Jasmine Anderson lifted her team, and in the last 20 minutes has really taken it upon herself and earned her team 2 penalty goal kicks in the last 5 minutes, and they scored it through Kanai in the 79-minute mark, and then Rachel Henderson the 84-minute mark. And with a couple of minutes left,
we
Archer's
have
come on.
Archer coming on, and she did take over Lako's position, so she is up top in the midfield, left midfield. So hopefully, you know, she fresh legs on the field, you know, really goes a long way. So hopefully Archer makes something of this.
So Doherty's come off, looks like cramp.
Oh, Doherty's had a great game, hasn't she?
And coming on, number 17
is Elizabeth Salter.
Salter has come on. So this is a free kick. Mizib's going to take it. Shot.
I say she'd go. I would have put Kanai on that ball and go for the shot.
She missed one in the first half, didn't she? That one doesn't go through, but then it ricochets off. I thought Anderson was going to get her foot to that. She didn't. So it's going to be a corner. So it's come off.
And let's see, Kanai's last corner was pretty good.
So Gage Pearson's kicked it over to the other corner. Just having words with the ref there, as you can see.
Very unintentional, though.
Segakor go over and get it. So Kanai's going to take this corner. We're nearing full time here. A complete turnaround in this game in the last 10 minutes, especially when
beautiful ball.
Anderson gets to it and it goes out.
It's a little bit too much, you know. The position on the head, it's hard sometimes, you know. You trying to connect the ball to the head and the head to the ball. You need to have that right spot and that position in to be able to go to the direction that you want it.
Absolute standout game tonight for Jasmine Anderson. Definitely
she's
BOG
my best on ground
by a mile tonight.
And Doherty would have been my one for Port.
Yeah, Doherty.
She's had a great game.
Doherty and Fletcher. were the two for mine for Port, especially Fletcher's effort saving that goal. The first attempt by Yapas when her goalie was right out and she kicked it out of goals when
Fletcher, yeah, definitely.
when Anderson
ran
was
for
right
that
there.
ball.
Yeah, she did the commando roll into the goals and everything to save that one. So can they score in the dying minutes here, Port, to level it? If Yapas win this...
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be 3 minutes of time added up.
Well, there you go.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
If Yapas win this, it'll be near impossible, I would think, for Port to finish in 4th position now. So Yapas cement 4th position.
Beautiful ball, and she is
Archer's
on.
So Gage Pearson, and there's the speed that you spoke about, Mina. Gage Pearson goes there and kicks it straight to her.
Goalie.
But good positioning by the goalie.
It is, and she shuts that, that corner off. That angle,
She's just taken to that position
and
so
there you
well.
go. Back to Jade. Get that pace. She's got the pace. That was very close, and well done. Well done to Gage Pearson.
Here we go. I mean, and just her positioning, Mina. You watch when she comes on screen, she's way off her line, but she has a confidence in herself. And again, that one goes wide, so she'll...
And Sigakor missed that one. Went straight past.
So
these girls are definitely, Yapas are definitely putting it up there, and, Port right now doing the best they can to be able to shut that down. So I think we've probably got 1 minute, 1 minute left.
That's the field behind us that you could hear the whistle for. So next week we've got Mendel Aces taking on Litchfield, round 18. Oh, the idea was there.
Yeah, she did. She lifted it. Missa, biggest asset out there right now in the back line.
And if someone was going to do it, it was Raymond. But her idea was there as Ash is falling again. So there's a bushfire somewhere close again. The breeze has picked up, so the Ash is coming over as we have less than a minute left in this game. Round 17. Football NT Women's Premier League season here. Beautiful Larrakia country in Darwin. A dry season night. Perfect conditions here for football.
Beautiful kick. That's what we want to see.
The Yapas have come away with a miracle win in the end. As the dying seconds count down. 3 minutes of extra time. So 10 seconds left. But Jasmine Anderson for Yapas, it just had an air swing, then you could hear her laughing as well. She's done everything perfect tonight apart from that last air swing. You can see her there, number 17. It's gone past 3 minutes. I don't know what's happening. So we're past extra time at the moment. So
that's the longest 3 minutes.
it's gone past. We're 30 seconds into extra time. He's still letting it go. The ref's enjoying himself out there.
I think he's going to call it any second. He looking at his watch. He's like, oh.
No, hang on.
Yep,
Here we go.
That's it.
So
gone.
Full time here for round 17. Football NT Women's Premier League match between the Yapas and Port. And the Yapas come away with a miracle win at 2-1. Thank you, Mina Chisholm, for your comments.
You're welcome.
We'll look forward to hearing from you next week when the Mindel Aces take on Litchfield. I'm Natasha Medbury. Look forward to next week.